Rock. Hopefully, all of you are having a wonderful day. It is Tuesday, April 12th. Things have come down considerably in the crypto market in the past few days. Overall, crypto market sitting right around $1.87 trillion, peaked out right around $2.195 trillion, and since then we've come down. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 40.9%, ETH dominance sitting at 19.6%. Bitcoin is sitting and holding just slightly above 40K. It did dip below 40K, right around 39.5. We're going to take a look at that in a second. ETH holding above 3K. Binance Coin took a beating, getting close to $400 again. Solana did retrace to about $100, maybe 99 if you're lucky. Cardano back below $1. Luna finally taking a breather from its rally the past few weeks. It's back below $90. Overall, crypto is pretty much where it was like a few weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. So personally, I'm not too concerned. Again, we're here for the long haul, you guys. If you think this is a 1-year journey, you are greatly mistaken. This is a multiple year journey. But since we didn't stream yesterday, we do have to go over our rewards over on Celsius for staking Bitcoin and Ethereum. For this past week, we earned $5.28 worth of Bitcoin. We earned roughly $4.88 worth of ETH. Not too shabby. Taking a look at US CPI year over year versus 10-year Treasury yield. As you can see, we are experiencing a yield below inflation, which is rather concerning. We haven't seen this level of we haven't seen something like this in a great how do I phrase this? Sorry. Not trying to butcher it. We haven't experienced something like this in quite some time. As you can see, last time we experienced it was sometime around the 08 recession. And then before then, we haven't experienced it since the early 80s / mid to late 70s, back under Ford, Carter, and beginning of Reagan. So just something interesting to point out. I mean, interest rates are going to be going up. We do have the Fed announcing interest rates. So that kind of will set the precedent for the market over whether we go down lower or not. But today's video is about putting things into perspective. I mean, looking at the Bitcoin 1-minute chart, you guys, we have kind of rallied to overbought areas quite a lot as of late, in the past 24 hours. Right here, seeing a pullback right now because it's overbought. But we'll see what the Fed officially announces regarding interest rates. I think they're gonna do something more than 0.25 basis points. I think they may do 50 basis points, but we'll see. Again, I did show you guys last stream how Bitcoin was putting in these series of lower highs after rallying all the way up here above 45K. And as expected, we did see a drawdown all the way to about 39.5. That's where we bounced and found some support. Looking at the bigger picture, you guys, I did make these little orange lines showing you how Bitcoin kind of respected a trend line via wicks and stuff like that. Back between May 19th and July 15th, Bitcoin was respecting a rising trend line during late Q2, early Q3. The high of this trend line, or this range that Bitcoin was trading in, was roughly between 42,400 and the low of 28,800. And the trend line range was between roughly 31,100 and 31,700. Again, this range did last 8 weeks. Ultimately, the bulls lost support and the bears drove the price down for 2 to 3 more days. And then we saw the rally that occurred roughly around the same time as the Bitcoin conference, I believe, last July 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have Bitcoin respecting a trend line yet again between July 27th and September 29th. Bitcoin was respecting this trend line, and we saw Bitcoin go as low as roughly 37.5, and then we saw it go as high as roughly 52.7, 52.8. So what I'm trying to display here, guys, is that Bitcoin does trade between these ranges. It occasionally finds a trend line of support and tries to stick to that. As we can see in the past year, we've seen Bitcoin respect that trend line pretty solidly between May and July, and then July through September. There weren't many days where it was deviating from this trend line. And going to present day scenario, we can see that Bitcoin is respecting this yellow trend line that we established a few weeks ago on one of our streams. I don't know why this is. Sorry, this line's not cooperating. I'm trying to make it thinner. But yeah, as we can see, zooming in. Let's zoom in right here. So we can see Bitcoin has respected this trend line through in and throughout. Past few weeks that it's held up. Starting on January 21st. Right now we're in April 12th. So we're sitting roughly like about 11 weeks past the formation of this trend line. Again, we are forming some sort of rising wedge. We'll see to the downside or break to the upside again. Rising wedges in technical analysis terms. Essentially, the price keeps getting higher and higher up to a particular line, and then it will most likely break down to the downside. That's like it's like 66% or something like that, and then there's like a 33% chance that we break to the upside. Personally, guys, this is a little concerning. I think this is the bottom, but again, scares over whether what the Fed's going to come out, whether they're just going to raise interest rates by 25 basis points, or if it's going to be 50 or 75. Depending on that, the market may react accordingly. I mean, if the Fed comes out and says we're going to be raising interest rates by a whole 75 basis points or even 100 basis points, I mean, we could see assets across the board tank anywhere from 5 to 10%. But what do you guys think? Are you guys nervous, worried about Fed raising interest rates here in the short term? I think it's inevitable to kind of try and keep inflation under control, that the Fed is taking these steps, but I think they're doing way too little, way too late. But that's just my perspective. Going into the tokens that I've been buying the past few days, I did buy some more VGX. As you see, I had a limit order for VX that we went over last week that I put in on April 6th. We put in an order to buy some VGX at $1.55 and $1.50. Those both filled respectively on the 10th and the 11th of this current week. So got, again, lowering our dollar cost average. This was sitting above $2.51 the other day. VGX has rallied a little bit since then. It's kind of recovering. So I did put another limit order down at $1.43, roughly speaking. That's roughly 5% down from $1.50. We did scoop up some Bitcoin and some Ethereum as well. We bought some Ethereum right around 3,075. We also bought some Bitcoin at 42.5 and 40,000 on the way down to 39.5. The most recent support. I do have a limit order for a little bit more Bitcoin at 37.5. Question is, will we go down there here in the short term, or are we going to hold above 39.5? Because again, guys, we could potentially break this trend line and recede back to here, somewhere between 36,000 and 37.7. I mean, that's always a possibility. In worst case scenario, bulls don't show up at all and we get all the way back to, roughly speaking, like 31, 33K Bitcoin. Personally, I would be thrilled, but I would like to wait just a few more days until I get some more money on hand, to buy said dip if it were to occur. But again, guys, the focus of today's video is to keep things in a perspective. Just a little thing that you guys, like, look at this, okay? If you're looking for gain crypto and you're wondering how to calculate gains and stuff like that. So for Ethereum to overtake Bitcoin to become the leading protocol in the crypto space, Ethereum would have to over 2x, okay? For Solana to overtake the market cap of Ethereum, that would require a 10x. So Solana would have to be at like over $1,000, roughly speaking, to have a higher market cap than Ethereum. Luna, on the other hand, might need 11x to get all the way up there. Polkadot's obviously a lot smaller in comparison to Luna and Solana, so it's going to need roughly a 21x, I believe. And as you see, as you go down the list via market cap, you can do some simple calculations. Like, for example, I have a friend who's stacking FTX token or FTT. He's probably been stacking since $10, or I believe. And as you can see, it went as high as $85. Now compare FTT token, or compare FTX token to token like Solana. I mean, that's so roughly a 6 to 7x. So I mean, there's some juicy gains to be made there. Will it go as high as a market cap as Solana has right now? Tough call, but nonetheless, it may be a better return on investment than something maybe like Polygon, where you only get the 3x all the way up to Solana's market cap. Another one that one of my friends is stacking Phantom or FTM. So you can see it's a layer one that's priced at $1.17 right now, with a market cap right around just shy of 2.95 billion dollars. Again, comparing it to these other layer ones, if it were to 10x, you'd be seeing a market cap kind of like around where Terra Luna's at. That'd be a juicy return, 10x right there. And then again, I gotta show my favorite coin, VGX, $1.49 right now, you guys. It is sitting at $412 billion market cap. The gains, even up to something like Matic, is stupendous. That's over a 20x. Again, we don't talk about hypothetical timelines of when this may happen, but few years time, guys, VGX may be like Bitcoin, may be worth over $100. It may be worth only $20, $50. Either way, life-changing wealth. We've got a few hundred or a few $1,000s stowed in a particular token. Again, guys, keep things in perspective. We have traded particular price ranges for weeks on end. So if you're getting a little impatient, just remain the course, because those who wait are rewarded handsomely here in crypto. Again, there's weeks where nothing happens in crypto. I'm not saying this is one of those weeks, but hasn't been a rather eventful week. It's been mainly holding support about 45K and then drawing down. which in my opinion, this drawdown is rather healthy for the most part. It would have been nice if we held support right around 41 or 42K, but it didn't happen. The bulls will try it again. What do you guys think is going to happen in the market? Do you think the Fed's going to raise interest rates like crazy, or do you think they're going to be rather dovish and chill about things? Let me know down below in the comments section. If you guys would like to use any links, whether it's earning some interest on crypto over on Celsius, get trading over on Binance US and Voyager, we got the links down below. If you like to stay up to date with crypto prices, CoinMarketCap is your friend. CoinMarketCal is your friend if you like to stay up to date with events and news surrounding your favorite altcoins. All those links are down below. Earn up to 3% back in Bitcoin on your everyday purchases for the first 3 months that you have the BlockFi Visa signature rewards card. After those first 3 months, you earn 1.5%. I can't stress it, guys. Every Satoshi counts. We are not the normies. We are ahead of the curve. The normies are still largely asleep. They're still like, huh, Bitcoin, that's just a fad. Crypto, it's just for virgins. Like, there's people out here talking like that. They have no idea what they're talking about. Not saying them know it all, because again, everything you hear in this video is for education and entertainment purposes only. Got to stress that once again, but I think most people are largely in the dark about crypto / where the world is heading. But that about does it for today, everyone. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified. If you're over on YouTube, I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday, April 13th, 10 a.m. Standard Time. Until then, guys, see ya. Invest wisely. Take care. Bye.